Today, I will introduce you the floor narrow coating electric boiler. This is a commercial high power voltage floor type narrow coating boiler, and its voltage is from 13 kilowatts to 1000 kilowatts. 13 kilowatts can heat an area of 300 square meters, and 1000 kilowatts can heat an area of 10,000 square meters. The overall cost effective of this arrow electric boiler is very high. First of all, let's take a look at its appearance. You can see here it is instrument panel. These instruments can be used to reflect the operation of the electric boiler and observe whether the current and the voltage are normal. If there is a abnormality, it can be timely carry out maintenance. Here is the intelligent control panel of the boiler, starting from 150 kilowatts. The PLC control system is selected, which is an intelligence terminal control. The intelligence is mainly reflected in the following points. First, the intelligence terminal that can be connected to the mobile phone, and the computer can monitor the operation date of the boiler online, including the operation status such as fault alarm, leakage protection, over voltage protection, overheating protection, and water shortage alarms, and so on, can be monitored online through the remote terminal of the mobile phone or computer. For example, if the office is upstairs, it can be unattended. If there is a problem, a fault alarm will be displayed so that we can contact our after-sale personnel in time. Of course, the after-sale personnel can also conduct online troubleshoots through remote, and they handle it through remote control, which can greatly improve the service efficiency. Second, it can be adjusted in 6 time periods. According to our own needs, we can choose several time periods and when to heat up. For example, I want to use the low electrical price at night to store energy. For example, in Heilongjiang City, we can start from 8 at night and until 6 in the next morning to heat the water in the hot water storage tank so that it can be controlled in different time periods and realize PLC remote programming control. Then the power supply hole is difficulty above, and the water inlet and outlet are at the near of the device, and the connection is more convenient. It is a large flange. Let's take a look at the internal electronic control part. The overall design is relatively regular because we have been in the business of electronic control for 20 years already, and the configuration used is relatively high. This is the main switch, and our floor boilers have a main switch. There is also an extra layer of protection. Generally, part A will prepare to obey it, but we will still put a main switch in it. Of course, the cost is relatively high. The copper bars are connected below. We use thickness as possible copper bars to ensure the stability of the current output. The outside is an insulating layer and the electrical part is downward. We use the Chint brand for the electrical appearance. According to the requirement of our customers, we can choose from Siemens, we use the Chint brand for the electrical appearance. According to the requirement of our customers, we can choose from Siemens, Mitsubishi, or Schneider. This is the supporting equipment in the intelligent control. The advantage is that the output of the single response is very sensitive and timely. For example, if there is any problem or failure in the operation of the boiler, it will quickly respond to our interface. That is, though it can be displayed on the mobile phone and computer terminal or on the screen. Another advantage is that it can be programmed and directly connected to the computer of our clients. And we can also remotely control it. That is an introduction to our electronic control part. Next, I will introduce the heating element used in our boiler. It is a heating element of Inconi 6800 element and coated with narrow coating on the surface. So the surface that can be seen is gray-green, and the narrow coating is mainly used for scale prevention, and it is not easy to form scale, which can introduce the influence on the thermal efficiency in the later stage. The second is that the inside is composed of 3 layers of material. The innermost is the imported high-temperature resistance heating wire of nickel alone. The biggest feature of this resistant wire is high-temperature resistance and a long time usage life. It is about 13 times longer. But the lifespan is also extended a lot because it can withstand a high temperature of 1000 degrees. The resistant wire used in ordinary 304 stainless steel tube heating element is most afraid of high temperature, and it will burn out at high temperature. The quality of the resistant wire has a direct relationship. The second layer is solid magnesium oxide powder, which plays the role of insulation. It is in the middle part of the resistance wire and the Inconi tube. The MgO power we use is also imported with high temperature. The outermost layer is made of Inconi 800 alone. The 800 alone material is the top stainless steel material. There are 304, 316, 310, and so on, all the way to. But there are 600 with more than a dozen grades in the middle. The advantage of 6800 is corrosion resistance. It's an imported material with a long service life and the best corrosion resistance because once it is corroded, it is easy to break down. For example, after the surface is corroded, the heating element is easy to leak, and it's easy to heat if it leaks. If you wear it, the heating element will also be broken. But the alone 800 we use from the surface layer is purely imported, and it is also the top material, so its service time is relatively longer, and the thermal efficiency can reach more than 95%, which is very stable and continues to be stable. And unit voltage from 10 kilowatts to 20 kilowatts. Then let's see that this thread is also made of copper. Now we are holding a 6 kilowatts thread. That is a 2-inch thread. So just now we learned about our Sinton alone electric boiler for standing mode. Its application is very comprehensive and can meet the needs of our schools, office buildings, factories, greenhouses, hotels, and so on, where required hot water or heating energy. Because the temperature can reach a maximum of 85 degrees centigrade. There are many cases in the domestic market, so for so many years, such as Shandong, Shanxi, Hebei, Heilongjiang, Mongolia, Xinjiang, and so on. This year, we also promoting these products in large quantities across the world. You are welcome to have a detailed understanding of our details and sales. We hope that we will have better cooperation opportunities of the project from you. Thank you.